Hi, in this video, we'll see how to install MySQL database on your Windows computer. At first, open any browser like Google Chrome or Firefox or any of your favorite browser, and then just go google.com. Once you are in the google.com, then type MySQL and hit enter key of your keyboard, and you will see mysql.com. This is the official website of MySQL. So we need to download MySQL from mysql.com website. So just access there mysql.com, and in the top menu, in the second option you will find the download links. So mysql.com and then downloads. So to download MySQL, we have to go to the downloads link. So once you are in downloads link, then you will find this page, and here you will see MySQL Enterprise Edition. But our target is not like to download this option because we need to pay for those things. So just scroll down at the end of the page, almost end, and then you will see here on link like MySQL Community GPL downloads. So this is the actual download link for our case. This is a community edition, and this is completely free. We don't need to pay any single penny for this, so we will download this edition. So to start downloading, we just need to go this link. So I'm going to click here, and it will come to this page, and from here you will see MySQL community downloads, and then there are many other things. So we are using Windows, and we want to install MySQL for our Windows computer. So here is the Windows installer, MySQL installer for Windows. But there are some other MySQL installer also, like MySQL EM repository, then community server cluster. But if you install this one, the most of the things it will cover. So this is the root installer. So we just need to go here, MySQL installer for Windows. So once you click there, then it will come this page, the general availability GA releases. Okay, so MySQL installer, uh, right now it has the version 8.0.19. So this is the installer, and from here we have to choose the operating system. So for our case, it is Microsoft operating system. That's why it is showing Microsoft uh, Windows. And if you want to install other operating system like Mac, then you have to go that version. So once you are there, then we'll see two download links. So one is this one, and other is this one. So both are Windows x86 32-bit MSI installer, both of them, but these two are different. You can see that this is like almost 400 megabyte, and this is 2 megabyte. So if you read this second line of each installer, you will see that difference. So basically this is a web installer, that's why it is small size, like 18.6 megabyte. But this is the full version. That means if you download it, you can install it without any internet. So we will download this one, and we'll install using this one. So to download this one, just click on the download, and then it will go to the download page of MySQL page. So here you will see that login now and sign up or for a free account. It is giving you two options to download, login or sign up, but we are not going to do any of this way. So we'll go without any logging. And if you read the bottom line, there is a link, no thanks, just start my download. So if you click here, you don't need to log in or sign up. So we'll use this option to download MySQL. So just click there, and it will start downloading MySQL very soon. So at the bottom of your browser, you will see that it is started downloading. If you click on show all, then you will see that it is downloading completely like this way. So it will take some time because this is 400 MB megabyte size. So it depends on your internet speeds. So once the download is finished, then we have to go to the download location. So for my computer, the download location is downloads folder. So let me open the Explorer, and once you are in the Explorer, okay, then click on the downloads, and you will see it is downloading something. So we have to wait till it finish download. So once the download is finished, then you will find this MySQL installer community 8.0.19.0 MSI, this option. So it's finished download, and that's why we are seeing this thing. So that means it is downloaded successfully. So we don't need it anymore. So I'm going to close this browser, and then we have to install this thing. To install MySQL, we can just double click on top of it, or we can do right click, and then we can choose install. Once you click install, then it will start the installation. Okay, so it will, at the beginning it will start processing something, and it is showing that MySQL install community, please wait while Windows configure MySQL install community. Okay, it will take some time to initialize the installer. Now you will be prompted this type of window. Do you want to allow this app to make changes of to your device? We want to install MySQL community edition. We have to choose yes. So once you hit yes button, then the installer window will be appeared very soon. We don't need this window anymore, so I'm going to close this window also because I don't need it anymore. And once I close this, then we'll see only this installer window. So just wait few more seconds so that the installer window will be appeared. uh, so again, it is asking another pop-up like window. Do you want to allow this app to make changes devices? Yes, we want. Then we have to hit the yes button to start the installer. Now it will prompt like this type of window, and then here it will ask us to accept the license agreement or different installation of this type of thing. So let's check one by one. So MySQL installer, this is the main window of the Microsoft MySQL installer. So at the beginning there are different types of installer. One is developer default, server only, client only, full, custom. Developer only, developer default means it will install all of this thing. It will this is basically used for the developer who use MySQL uh, to develop some application based on Oracle or Java or other technologies. Okay, so basically here you if you choose this option, then it will install this thing: MySQL server, MySQL shell, then MySQL router. And then if you scroll down, MySQL workbench, MySQL for Excel. This is good for if you want if you want to develop some application which is actually interacting with Excel and MySQL database, something like that. Okay, and then MySQL Visual Studio. So if you develop some application using Visual Studio, then you can also connect MySQL connectors. This is thing, and these are the thing. And server only, this is only install the server version, and this is client version. For client only, this is full. This is actually everything, and if you select full, then it will show you all the things which it will install. And custom means you can choose whatever you need. But most of the time, all the people, I mean all the students and people who are working in the company, they always choose this option, developer default. But you can choose any other option also. But my goal is to install the developer default option, so that we can install all of this. And in future, if you want to develop some application using this thing, we can do that. And then we have to select next to go to the next window of the installer. Here it will ask that it asks us the system requirements. Okay, so here the system requirements it is showing, but I don't need to care about this thing. We just need to click on next button to start the installation. And it is showing that one or more product requirements have not been satisfied. This means that some of the things is not successfully actually matched to install all of those. Because suppose in this computer I don't have any Visual Studio Code. So if there is anything related to MySQL and uh, Visual Studio, then that component will not be installed. So we don't need to think about that. We just click on yes button to continue. And once you click continue, then it will show that this product will be installed, like MySQL servers, Workbench, then notifier, shell, then router, connector or ODVC, then connector C++, then connector J, connector .NET, then MySQL documentation and sample and examples. Okay, so now we have to click on the execute button to go to the next step. Once you click execute button, it will actually install one by one. It will take some time. There is many of the things, so just be patient till it finish installation. And once it is finished, then I'll keep continue for the next steps. Now all the installation is done for these pages. Okay, now once it is complete, that means if there is a green mark, that means these are completed, and then we have to click on next button to go to the next step of the installation. I just click next, and it is showing you the product configuration, like something like that, like MySQL server 8.0 dot online, then MySQL router, and sample and example 8.099. Okay, so now next click on the next button to go to the next step, and then it is showing you you should like high availability, something like that. Standard, I will use this default one, like standard MySQL server. I don't need to use this thing, but if you wish, you can also do some experiment with that, or if you need that, you can choose that. But for my case, I will use MySQL server, and then hit next button to go to the next step. And here it is asking, it is showing actually configure type development computer or hot type of computer. If you click here, it will show you like development computer or server computer or dedicated computer. Mine is development computer, so I will choose this one. But if you want to install as a server computer, then you can also choose, or dedicated computer you can do. So I'm choosing development computer. And then there is one important thing, this is the TCP IP port. Okay, then this is a default port 3306, but if you want to change some other port, you can also do. But I prefer not to change this port because this is the default port, and you need to check this box, open Windows firewall ports for network access. And then once you are satisfied with this configuration, then click next button to go to the next step. And here there is some warning, just ignore it, we don't need to check that. Just click next button to go to the next step. And here it is asking the root account or password. This is very important, you must need this root password. Okay, otherwise later you cannot log in. So MySQL root password, and you have to repeat password. And root account password, here it is showing that one thing, enter the password for the root account, so the account name is root. Okay, please remember to store this password in a secure place. So here I am typing just root RWT. Just I make it simple. It is showing weak, but this is not a production server. This is the development machine. That's why I put root. Okay, and here there is another panel like MySQL user account. You can also add some user for this database. Okay, let me create an user like by clicking add user, and it will prompt me this two of thing, username. So suppose our username is like few steps, or if you wish, you can use any other name. I'm just typing the few steps. And hot type of host, by default it is all host, but you can choose also local host, it's up to you. Okay, I prefer all host so that it can log in any panel, any host. And then role, this is data management. There are different roles like backup admin, db admin, dbt and something. So DB admin is the top root access. It has everything, so I like to do this DB admin. It can do anything. Okay, I just put this username, and then put a password. I'm typing password like ABC123, but you can type any other name. I'm just typing as an example ABC123, and it is showing weak. I know this is a weak password. This password we never use during any production server. Okay, then once you create the configuration for a user, then hit OK button, and that user will be added here few steps. Okay, and we created also already that root account and password. This is done, and then click on next button. And if you want to create other user, you can also do that now, or later also you can do. So I'm going to click next button to go to the next step. And here it is showing like configure MySQL server as a Windows service. Okay, and we have to check this thing, start the MySQL server at the system startup, so that every time when our computer will start, the server will be started automatically. We don't need to bother, or we don't need to install start up manually. Okay, then click on next button to go to the next step. I click next button, and then it is showing that apply configuration. So if we click execute button, then it will apply all of them. So let's click on the execute button, and you will see that is applying. It is applying, writing configuration file, it is writing, then updating Windows firewall rules, it is also doing that. And then after that, adjusting Windows services, it is also doing that, completed basically. Then initializing database, then starting the server, applying security settings, creating user accounts, and updating the start menu link. So once everything is finished, then you will find the check mark like this thing. Right now only 3 is done, still 1 2 3 4 5 is remaining. So once you finish, then we have to click go to the next step. Just wait few more minutes to finish all of them. Once all the execution is finished, then it is showing that application configuration is done basically, and it is also showing us that click finish to continue. So we have to click finish button to complete this thing, and once you finish, click finish, then it will again show you the product configuration. Just click next, and then it is showing you the configuration details. Okay, like host name, port, management, user root, then password. Okay, and this is thing. So you can also do one thing. We put a root username, and we know the password, the root we put, so we can check by clicking the test connection. We can click here, and then we can also test the connection. Okay, and then it is showing the classical MySQL protocol connections. This is actually the read write port number and this thing. Okay, now click finish button to finish the installation. So I'm going to click finish button, and then it is showing port configuration next again, and then connect to server. It will connect the server. So basically, to connect the server, we need to put the password. The password is root, and I check, I put, and it is, there is a check button. If we click check button, it is showing that yes, the connection successful. That means the username password is correct. If we put wrong password, let's check what it is. It shows that the connection failed. That means the password is not correct. So I am fixing the password root, and then again check. Okay, and then click on next button, and then apply configuration. Okay, so there is another two, so we have to click on execute, and then it will execute one by one. And first one is checking if there are any features installed that need configuration. It already checked, and then it is running a script, and there is a log button, log tab. You can check what it is doing, but basically we don't need, we can ignore that. If there is any error, then you can come here and you will check that thing. Okay, and just wait few more minutes to finish this script. Once both of them are finished execution, then it will show you click finish to continue. So we have to click on finish button to continue, and then click on next button. So basically it is actually doing on all of them one by one, and I'm going to click on next button again, and then the last step is start MySQL Workbench after setup, and is start MySQL shell. So these two applications will be open if I click the finish button, because right now all the installation is done. Now it will open all the application, two applications basically, shell, MySQL shell and MySQL Workbench. So click finish to start both of them, and it will take some time to start both of them all together. So here we see that this is the MySQL Workbench and this is the MySQL shell. Okay, so that means our installation is successful, and both of the cases we are able to see. And if you click start menu, and then if you go to application, and then if you scroll down like under M, then you see MySQL here. Okay, and if you click this drop down, and you see everything is there, like Microsoft command line client, the Microsoft command line client, Unicode, then Microsoft installer, then MySQL shell and MySQL Workbench, both of them are there. Okay, you can also open from there also. So let's check what there. So I'm going to close this thing, both of them, and then I'm going there. So let's open the MySQL client, that one. So let's go to the MySQL tab, like and then under MySQL there is MySQL 8.0 command line client, and there is MySQL 8.0 command line client Unicode. So let's open this thing, and then once you are there, then it is asking you the password. So I'm typing the password root, because we put the root password, and then it will open this prompt. So I'm typing the command show databases, which is actually basically it will show all the database of a computer, I mean of this MySQL server. So we are seeing that there are these are the database information schema, MySQL performance, Shakita, ASIS, and all. These are the database. Okay, and if you want to see the details of any database, you can also use the command like use. Then suppose we want to check the database of all last one. Okay, so I can type the command use all, then semicolon, and then hit enter, and it will show you the database change right now it is actually accessing this database account. And if you want to see all the tables, we can type the command show like tables, then semicolon, then hit enter, and it will show all the tables of this database. So in this way actually we can say that it is successful, the installation. Okay, so uh, we use the command prompt, MySQL command line client, to check this thing. We can also check this from the Workbench also. So you can start the Workbench from here, and under MySQL there is on Workbench option, right? This is the MySQL Workbench 8.0. See, just click there and it will start the Workbench. So once it starts the Workbench, then you can also do. So once the Workbench is there, then there is a couple of options like file, edit, view, database, tools, these things. So at first we need to connect this database. So we can connect database by clicking database, and then we have to choose connect to database. Once you choose connect to database, then it is asking you to configure these other things. So here like store connection. Okay, so here local instance of MySQL. Okay, this is our local server. Okay, and connection type is standard local or standard TCP or SSL. We'll use TCP IP, and then our host name is localhost and port 03306, and username is root, and we have to put the password. So click here, stored, and then put the password. So I'm typing the password. You put root, so I'm putting root again, and then hit OK button, and then after that click on OK. So once you click OK, then it will connect the database, and you can see everything over there. So from here you can check everything, like this is the management console, like server status. It will show you the server status, something like that. You can check this, it will show you everything, like what is the configuration, and or what is the server, what is the location, and then performance schema, this type of things you can check actually. Okay, so here you can easily check, and also you can create a database from here also graphically. You don't need to use this thing. Okay, and if you click on schema, and it will show you all the database. So here we saw that Shakira sees all Shakira. Some other database it is not showing there because those are actually system database or SQL server, MySQL server related database. Okay, and if you, this is the all database. Okay, so there is all database. If we expand, then we'll see there are a couple of tables, view this thing, and there are a couple of three in the control. We saw that there are three tables: city, country, and country language. So if we expand tables, then we can see city, country, and country regions. If we want to go more deep, you can also do that. So guys, this is the more or less of MySQL thing. So basically in this video I tried to show you how to download MySQL, and what is the exact installer we need to download, and after that how to install. This is a long procedure, and then after that we finish the installation, and then finally we also checked how to create the username or how to set the password of root account, something like that we do it. And finally we finish the installation, and then we opened the shell like command prompt to access the database or to do some query. And also we can use Workbench, which is the graphical version of this command prompt or the MySQL command prompt. Okay, so hopefully guys, by watching this video you are able to install MySQL on your computer, and you can also know how to use this thing, like how to connect the database, both from the command line or from the Workbench. So most of the time developers they use Workbench because it's easy, but for command prompt you just need to type completely command. Okay, anyway, it's up to you. Whatever option is good for you, you will use that. And hopefully you are able to successfully install MySQL. And if you face any issues or any problem, just put in the comment section. I will try my best to give you the solution, or if I fail, somebody definitely will answer. And then thank you for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to share this video with others, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.